Okay, so good morning and welcome back to the tuition on the 2008 paper 3. So we've made our master slide now and we've inserted everything we need to do. So what we need to carry on doing in master view, so make sure that you are in master view, is we've got to set the we've got to set the fonts and font sizes, okay, and the bullet points as you can see here. Now, to set the bullet points and the fonts, what you need to do is go to Master Layout, and here it will give you a selection, and make sure you are clicked on slide 1, a selection of what you can add. So I want to add a title. So we add a title. Now, move the title down, because obviously you don't want it to overlap the title that here you've already got. Right, and make sure you're clicked on the outside of the box. If you click here, on the text itself, then that text is going to appear on every slide. We don't want that. We want to add our own text, and we want to add it basically as we need it. So click on the outside of the text box, and the heading needs to be, I believe, red. So we've got red, and it needs to be left aligned, and it needs to be 60 points. Okay, so a large font. It doesn't state what type of font, so I'm just going to keep it as it is. So there we are. So that's added now. Next thing we need to add is a subheading. So again, I'm going to go back to master slide, master layout, and I'm going to add, instead of this time adding the title, I'm going to add text. So I'm going to move the text down. Make sure you clicked on slide 1, and we are. And the text here, I'm going to get rid of the bullet point and going to make that red and 36 points. So what we're going to do now is the bullet points. So you can see the bullet points are black, left aligned, 24 points, and a small font. So I'm just going to line these bullet points up. "24 points they already are. They're black, and I'm happy with that, so that's fine. Right, so now I'm going to exit master view. So I'm going to, oops, not view, master, close view, and there we are, done. Okay, for some reason it looks like my other slides disappeared, so I'm just going to put that back in. Right, so view, it might have been because I unticked it, silly me. So you go, made a mistake. There we go, as I said, it happens. It's master layout, title. Probably put back the same one. Yeah, it's put back the same one, so that's all good. Going to move that down. And there we go. Done. Okay. Right, so enter the heading Hot House Design. Okay, for some reason my template is still missing. Still missing, I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, we need a title saying Hot House Design, so I'm just going to add a text box. It's annoying because really it should do this by itself. So 60 and red and left aligned. So Hot House Design. There we go. Just check that's right. Whoops. Hot House Design, and below the heading enter subheading, which I'm doing now, and it says I'm just going to copy and paste this so it'll be a bit quicker. Okay, snapshot of and presenters notes. Right, now presenters notes, should go underneath here. So if you you can't really see it that much on here, but if you don't have the note, just click here and the notes will appear. And obviously you can make them bigger as you need. On the older PowerPoint versions, they're generally already on there. Okay, so but with 2016 they have done some things slightly different, not a huge amount though. And there we go. Okay, so next slide. So on the second slide, so add the second slide. Here we go. And you can see that I now have my default designs here, my default font settings. The layers, the text layers tend to be very unstable. They don't stay put. You do have to keep realigning them, which is irritating. Okay, so it says enter, sorry, the subheading is, now remember it's a subheading, so departments analysed. So I'm just going to put that here. So as this one doesn't have a heading, I'm just going to move this up. And it says enter the following bulleted list on the left side and on the right side. Now what we need to do there is basically change our layout. So go to layout here, and it wants bullets on the left side and the right side. Okay, so we can select this one here, comparison, and there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this up here. Just going to delete that. I'm going to copy and paste departments analysed. Now I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to move this over. And resize these. Okay, and get rid of this title at the top here. We don't need it, so it's gone. Okay, so it's looking a bit better. Right, and then I'm just going to simply copy and paste this information rather than you watch me type it out. Okay, and these should be in bullet points. So select bullet points. So I suppose this can show you really how making the text on a master slide and bullet points and so on can probably be useless. Oh, sorry, my mouse is so sensitive. There we go. Okay, and bullets are done. Right, the bullet points really should be black. Sorry, not just the bullet points, but the the fonts should actually be black at this point, and they should be, I believe, 24. Let's go up here. Yeah, 24 points. Take notice of that, okay? And the same as that subheading should be 36 points. Okay, so I'm going to change that. There we go. There we are. And oops, this one hasn't changed to 24 points. There we go. Okay, so let's carry on. Right, so now both bulleted lists should have a bullet point to appear one at a time using the same animation effect. So probably the best way to do this may be to basically select one at a time, because we don't have the on the old, like we've got on the old one. So one at a time, just select one at a time, add animation, and make sure they're all the same. So I'm selecting flying. So I'm going to extend the screen so I can just go to flying straight away. Hold on, I do believe I've made a mistake. There we go, look, it happens to the best of us. I've accidentally copied and pasted the same bullet points. Okay, as I said, I'm not going to pause the video and change the video if I make mistakes, because guess what? We all do it. Okay, but it's about picking up those mistakes and fixing them. That's what it's about. It's about noticing them. So I'm just going to change that, and he's put my animations in for me already. So there we go. Okay, 24 point, black. There we go. So as I said, we all do it. We're all guilty of it. And I need to put my bullet points in. So there we go. Could have lost a mark there so easily. But like I said, I'm not going to make out to you that I'm perfect and I don't make mistakes, because just like everybody else, I do. Okay, right, so that's the animations done. So, yep, there we go. All coming in one at a time. As you can see, they're all numbered. Okay, so now add to the following presenters' notes. Telephones were used by other departments. There we go. So I'm going to add those right at the bottom there. All right. Okay, so let's see if hopefully I can do this last bit. Okay, so on the third slide, you need to create a pie chart with the following data. Okay. So I'm just going to, for quickness, basically copy and paste this data into Excel. So I'm going to open up a fresh Excel document, and hopefully this information should copy and paste in without a problem. There we go, done. Right, so, oh no, not quite. So, not quite. So just trying to delete this. Right, delete. So, oh, might need to do it maybe one at a time then, so that's a real pain. Might actually be easier if I just type it. Minutes. International. So this video may cut off and I may need to continue the pie chart on another video, so I apologise for that. Oops. Okay. Minutes 16:40. Might just be able to squeeze the pie chart in. 78:42. 15:43. And 168:05. There we go. Oh. Okay, so just checking that's all right. Yeah, I think that's okay. Right, so place the pie chart at the centre of the slide and make sure, enlarge the chart so it's clearly visible. Each segment must show the call type and percentage value. Do not display a legend. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just select the data that I need. You don't select anything else. So insert, charts, pie chart. There we go, and I'm going to extend this. So if you go to format, no, not format, sorry, design up here, it should show the percentage values, but we don't want to see a legend. So we need to basically select from down here. Okay, so that one could do it. There we go. No, not that one. That one's got a legend, so we just need to go through and make sure there's one without a legend. I think that one will do. I'm not going to mess around with anything else. You're not going to get marked on how pretty your pie chart is. Okay, so right. Actually, that's a better one. I'm going to go with that, so that's fine. So there's no legend, and I need to put a chart title in. Don't forget your chart title. Okay, so I've got 30 seconds left. If this cuts out, we'll pick this up in the rest of the video. Okay, so on the third slide, create a pie chart with the following data. So each segment shows do not display a legend. Right, so basically this hasn't really got a title, so I'm going to call it call type and minutes. Or I could even take the title out. No, I'm going to call it call type and minutes. I think that would be better. Okay. All right, and then all you do is copy and paste it.